if it's gonna split. What do you think, Dwayne? You think it's gonna split?
What's wrong with it, Dwayne?
It's clearly broken.
It's clearly broken. What time is it, Dwayne?
It's 20 after 6 in the morning.
I was close, I was close. Well, good morning, guys. Another fine day at the off-grid. Well, we're not in the off-grid. We're in Dwayne's truck because we're on a special mission today. We are traveling nearly 500 kilometers in that direction because we are picking up the world's best log splitter. In my opinion, actually, you know what? I think it's the world's best log splitter. And there's only a couple of things I get up early in the morning for, and one is log splitters, and two is hardwood. So, you know, it's the best of both worlds. We're gonna have the world's best log splitter in order to split the world's hardest wood.
Makes sense.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense. 100%.
That makes a lot of sense. So we're stuck in traffic. Yeah. We are well on our way. We've been traveling for about nearly an hour now.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're making our way there. We're gonna bully in a tour of Easton Made log splitters. Those are the guys that I've been using their log splitters for a couple of years now. Four years.
Yeah.
4 years. And Dwayne's been borrowing it every chance he gets, but this is the day.
This is the day.
We hooked Dwayne up his very own log splitter. It's a different version. It's the Axis log splitter by Easton Made. This thing is something else. It's a guillotine on hydraulics.
Yeah.
A guillotine on. Anyways, it'll split anything. We're gonna try it. We're gonna split some stuff. You got anything you don't like anymore you want to split?
Oh, I got a lot of things I don't want to split.
I got a laser printer I want to split. Anyways, we're gonna find something to split. We're gonna give a little tour of the old Easton Made factory because I
think it's the new factory.
It's the new factory. They used to be Bell's Equipment, which they manufactured log processors, and as far as I know, because I'm not, you know, a history buff or anything, but they used to be blue and now they're orange and blue. So it's the color scheme, right?
Yes.
We're going to pick up some cold iron. You want to know another fun fact about traveling to where we're going? We are currently on the busiest highway in the world. This is the Highway 401, and as far as I can tell, it's living up to its name. It is extremely busy. We are in traffic on the other side. Looks like it's not moving. Some guy got pulled over for doing something crazy. We're not doing anything crazy, are we?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug.
That feels good, doesn't it?
Oh, like every chug-a-lug it hurts.
Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Hey, look at that. We're at 35 bucks for 18 liters. That's baby.
Yeah.
How many liters does this thing hold?
About 130.
130 liters. Oh my. That's gonna hurt.
Price of the hot dog makes me feel better. I don't know if the hot dog will make me feel better.
Is there any consolations if the hot dogs were only $1?
A corn dog for $1.
You could get 2 corn dogs for a liter of gas. You should do it. It'll make you feel better or a lot worse.
Probably a lot worse.
We are in, I don't know, any town, Canada.
Any small town Canada.
Any small town Canada. We are at the Circle K getting some fuel. We got many liters of we're at 140 bucks and we got 73 liters of diesel already. That's something. Diesel used to be cheaper. That was the thing. People bought diesel because it was cheaper.
I get more mileage out of pulling what I do.
Right.
With the diesel and stuff. But what bothers me is I believe diesel is easier to refine.
Yes, that's right. It's it's a rougher fuel, right?
It's cheaper to refine and stuff. So why is it more? Oh, I don't know, because they could charge truckers more.
170 bucks. 170 bucks for 88 liters. Wow, that's crazy. Well, we gotta get there. Gas station firewood. I don't know what the price. What's the price on 1 cubic foot of wood? Curious. I'll have to ask inside. I'll let you guys know how much a cubic. Is it 1 cubic foot of firewood, or that's kindling? 0.5 kindling, and then there is 1 cubic foot of wood. Does this thing work? Is this thing on? All right, we're 2 hours later. We're at the. Are we 2 hours?
About 2 hours, yeah.
We're 2 hours.
2 hours out. So.
We're just stopping for some much needed coffee. Get some coffee and with some maybe donut, breakfast sandwich, egg sandwich. It'd be nicer if there's like a McDonald's here, but I think there's a Tim Hortons. So let's go for a journey.
Walk.
Gas station snacks. Give you $5, you can catch a seagull. You almost got him.
You almost got him.
Starbucks. See, that's what you experience when you come to Canada. You get to experience the moose at all the en routes. And then the next symbol of Canadians are Tim Hortons. As you can see, there's many people in the lineup at Tim Hortons, but over there, Starbucks literally has nobody. There is nobody at the Starbucks line. And there is 2, 4, 6, there's 7 people in line at Tim Hortons. The loyalty runs strong, even though I think the Tim Hortons is now an American company. Is it owned by Burger King or
I
something?
think it's owned by Burger King.
Yeah, so yeah, just goes to show you, Starbucks is looking mighty good right now. Why are we standing in line?
Loyalty.
So I think the people from Tim Hortons have gone over to the Starbucks side to have a coffee break. Significant amount of loyal followers to Tim Hortons behind me. Is it exciting?
Good time. Very exciting.
Isn't it exciting? We've only been in line for 30 minutes.
No, I left in my truck, so.
Some cafe. I got some, well, hopefully my B-roll footage and GoPro footage of our little stop there at the en route worked out. It took us 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
40-minute turnaround time at the old Tim Hortons. If Tim Hortons is watching, that's unacceptable, but whatever. We got our coffee and we're on our way. We got another 2 hours to go.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
2 hours.
2.5 hours.
We're just trucking away. Trucking away. Fun fact. Our fun fact of the day. Tomorrow is the Canadian carbon tax day, which they're going to increase the price of fuel. So we're taking advantage of the low cost of fuel at $1.66 a liter. That's why I saw it there at the other gas station.
Yeah, I filled up yesterday at $1.85. So that's
$1.85? Yeah, that's a kick in the teeth when you look at that other price of $1.66 a liter, or $1.85 a liter. I don't know what that is. What, 3.78 liters per gallon? You guys can do the math. Anyways, fuel is expensive. So that's why heating with firewood and having a firewood stash is always a good idea, because if you heat with oil or natural gas or propane, it gets really pricey. So anytime I can collect firewood and process my own firewood to, you know, mitigate the cost of home heating, I'll do it. Holy moly, we made it! We're at the world headquarters of Easton Made Log Splitters. Dwayne chauffeured us here, safe and sound. 6 hours later, I don't know, it was 4 hours. 4 hours of driving, that's crazy. So it did feel like 6 hours. That was a long, winding country road. And if you guys were still curious, it was $12 for that cubic foot of firewood. So, and that's kind of why we're here, because we're going to be processing our own firewood, and this is the most efficient way to do it. In my opinion, this is the world's best log splitter. So let's go, and we're gonna meet Andrew, and he's gonna give us a little bit of a tour. Okay, this is Andrew from Easton Made. You're the man. You're the man that makes the iron, the heavy duty machines.
We build heavy wood splitters. That's what we do here at Easton Made. We build the best wood splitters on the planet.
That's all you need to say, really. That's really, you're gonna give us a little bit of a tour.
Oh
right?
yeah. We'll go for tours of the shop. I'll show you what's going on in here. We got some pretty cool toys out back, and we got a wood splitter here, an axis, and it'll be going home with you. So
that's awesome. And also a tall 4-way wedge, which is a specialty tool for splitting the really ugly wood. So I'm really excited to see that. Is it about as tall as me?
No, it's
close.
It's close. It's close. It's gonna make life a lot easier. It's got some more length on the top of it to make it. It makes those big ugly rounds way easier.
So that's what I'm most. We're gonna do a little, like, probably a segment near the end of this, and Andrew doesn't know about this, but we're gonna do the segment that I told Andrew he should do, which was the will it split segment.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna take the axis, and we are going to split some unconventional stuff.
Well, there you go.
All right,
it'll split just about anything, I think.
Well,
I think
we're gonna hold you on that. I know that's not covered under warranty, so we're gonna pick and choose and be very selective of what we split. But you guys can maybe put some, put a link or a comment down below if you think of something we should split with it. But you're gonna be watching it. We're gonna be splitting some stuff near the end of this. Dwayne, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's part of the deal with the deal. The Dwayne deal was that we got to split some random things. All right, let's go have a tour.
I'll be doing that in about, keep doing what you're doing. so much faster than
What do you think of this thing?
I'm impressed.
This is your new little, this is your Axis log
I am
splitter.
impressed.
It's like, it's got that new car feeling, doesn't it?
Well, I haven't touched it yet, but I'll let you know.
Does it got the leather smell? No, it's got that fresh paint. Look at that, that's the lifter.
You're not kidding. When you say you build stuff heavy duty, you build stuff heavy duty, man.
No, it is. That's a lot of wood splitter there. It's a lot of machine.
Oh, I'm impressed.
Come on, pick it up, put it in your back. So Andrew, do you want to give me a little rundown on this thing, like for the people that don't know exactly what kind of splitter is the Axis splitter?
Well, this is a vertical log splitter. This is something that's that a lot of people probably haven't heard of a whole lot. It's not a terribly conventional machine. The nice thing about this is you can have a lot of manipulation around your block and the size of pieces coming off it. That's what they're meant for. And if you look at the height of it, for a taller guy like me or Dwayne, it's really nice because you're not hunched over. It's about the right height for you, and it's a very, very comfortable, easy machine to run.
So you could almost say that this splitter would create like artisanal firewood. Like if you wanted really pretty stuff.
That's what this machine is designed to do.
Like
if you want really pretty wood, and
or if you want to like doing bundling firewood or something like that, you want a specific size split, this thing you can kind of key it in and get either like little splits or kindling even. This thing is the kind of the splitter that you want, right?
That's exactly it. It's very, very, very good at that. For if you have a specific client or a specific type of wood you want, this machine's really good at doing that.
And Dwayne likes his artisanal firewood, right?
Yes, because I'm all about the looks.
That's right.
You can tell.
So what's the cycle time on this thing?
It's about 4 seconds down and up. The nice thing about this too is it actually has an adjuster on it. So if you're doing something 16 inches, it doesn't need to cycle the whole distance.
So like if you're splitting easy stuff, you only have to go to a couple of inches, it pops open, you could set the limit.
That's exactly.
Okay.
You set an inch or two above the block.
So you can, in theory, like you can cut your cycle time in half, 2 seconds.
Almost, yeah, very, very quick, yeah, incredibly quick.
That's insane, that's crazy. And then this thing on the side here, like a lot of people that are used to like lugging giant heavy blocks of wood, this thing over here is a log lifter, right?
So it'll fold down and then you can load that full of logs, or if you have a great big round, it'll pick it up for you, so then you're not bending over and busting your back. It really is a must-have on a commercial splitter. It's they work incredibly well, and
or an avid homeowner enthusiast that really likes firewood. This isn't necessarily, you're pigeonholing yourself with the commercial log splitter. This is people that love firewood. This is what you buy.
My greatest analogy is a lawn tractor.
Okay.
Like a guy might buy a really nice zero-turn lawnmower and have 2 acres of grass to cut, but it's a nice lawnmower.
That's right. But this, we can't even compare that to a nice, this is, I think you're selling yourself short again. This is better than a lawnmower. This is like, I don't know, I can't even.
Cadillac of lawnmowers.
It's the Cadillac of lawnmowers if the Cadillac's still a good car. So Andrew's gonna give us a little sneak peek on this. This is like the 22 MB. This thing's a monster.
This is the end all of wood splitters right here. This is the boss level right here.
Wow.
This thing will take an entire log, cut and split it and stack it for you. It's pretty awesome.
That's crazy. So I got a question. Is your shop run? Is it heated by wood?
No.
Oh,
As a matter of fact, it's not.
You gotta put a wood boiler in.
Yeah, I gotta get a wood boiler. But my other shop is just in here. It's a little bit too big.
load it up.
Okay, we'll put on a payment plan for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a place to live in it? Because the wife won't let me live at home if I take this one
It's
home.
far easier to beg for forgiveness than to ask permission.
That is true. I like that line. I've used that line.
Yeah, but it ran out.
You know
of
what?
it.
I could build a cabin in this thing. Just put a little bit more of a roof up there.
Oh yeah,
I could live in this thing.
you have no problem at all. Like think of all the warm heat you're gonna have, all the wood you're gonna
Cook on
I
the-
would just snuggle up to the hydraulic tank.
Oh yes.
When you're done at the end of the day, you just set your cot above the hydraulic tank and you're good to go.
And you cook off the exhaust.
That's right.
and you're living outdoors. I don't know how you lose with it.
That's true. You're a hell of a salesman.
Oh yeah, this is the one right here.
This is
This
the
is
one.
it.
Anyways, this one's not coming home with me today, but it is available. The Easton Made 22B. It is a beast of a splitter, and a lot of the guys out there might, like, if the avid firewood enthusiasts might be like, well, you were splitting straight grain stuff. Well, you know what? You could pretty much. It's all about tact and technique, and Andrew's got to be one of the best technique operators on this thing. But you get a hang of it. It's like playing Nintendo, right?
Oh yeah. It's really actually a pretty intuitive machine to run. Once you get onto it, it's a piece of cake.
So you guys may not know this, but actually, Andrew and I have been friends since I appeared on my brother's channel, The Wooded Beersman. I have a 1222
Yeah.
log splitter. I like to show the best of the best, and this is the best of the best. So I like to thank Andrew for sponsoring the channel. He's been like since day one, before day one. You were on the other channel. So
And I'll tell you, I've learned an awful lot. If you've been around YouTube and you've seen my channel, I've learned a lot from Kevin and Chris. It's been they've been a complete and total asset to my own YouTube journey. So that's great.
yeah, you can check out Andrew's channel. It's Easton Made Log Splitters on
Easton Made
YouTube.
Log
You can
Splitters,
check.
yeah.
You can take a look at the entire lineup of log splitters if you guys are in the market, or if you guys just want to see really cool, satisfying videos of wood being split. So if you wonder why I burn so much stuff, is because firewood is so easy to come by when you have a log splitter like this. It makes making firewood so much easier. It's almost like cheating.
Oh,
and
it is.
And I said that like day 2 of owning a splitter. I was like, this is game changer in regards to ease of operation, time. Like at the end of the day when you're done splitting, you're not tired.
No, it really makes firewood make sense. Like if you're a homeowner
yeah.
that has wood or burns wood, or
Yeah.
it just makes the job
Yeah.
achievable. It makes it doable.
And I'm just gonna touch on price point a little bit, because these things they're not exactly cheap.
No.
And what Dwayne and I have been doing for the last 5 years is basically sharing this log, the 1222 log splitter. Dwayne and I pass it back and forth, and there's nothing stopping anyone out there from like having a community, like maybe 4 or 5 guys. They can go in on like the Cadillac of log splitters and kind of share. You don't really need this thing all year round to split a whole year's worth of firewood. You could literally borrow it for a weekend and get an entire winter's worth of wood. So if price point's an issue, get in with a couple of buddies, pick yourself one of these log splitters up. Why not, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You only live once and you can't take it with you.
That's exactly it. We do have quite a few guys that do that, quite a few communities that do that, and it makes, like you said, it makes good sense because it makes burning wood achievable. And if you split it over a couple of guys, it makes it's easy.
Absolutely, it's no brainer. Anyways, all right, we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna load this thing on. Yeah, I'm excited to get this thing home. All right, well, we got this thing back at Dwayne's yard, and we're gonna give it a little bit of a run for its money. I've got some non-traditional items we're gonna split today because, heck, why not? And we also have some logs we're gonna split because, that's kind of what this thing is. This is the Axis log splitter. It's made by Easton Made. It has a Briggs & Stratton Vanguard engine on it, 14 horsepower. This thing produces a lot of splitting force. I don't think you can run a log that's not going to split. A lot of log splitters are measured by tonnage. You know what? This one's got all the tonnage it needs, and what it has on the business end of this is a very knife edge splitting. So it's almost very precise splitting, and it's got a 4-second cycle time, and it's got a log lift over here. So this little log lift guy over here is able to pretty much lift anything you can put on it, and it makes it a nice big work surface once it's horizontal. You can bring your blocks over to the splitting head, and you've got a foot control down here that makes the thing go up and down. You always want to keep your fingers away from the splitting edge because that's scary. And then you got your log lifting devices over here, which allows the logs to go up and down easily. pretty good. The iPad didn't stand a chance there. It turned it into, well, it turned it into pretty much scrap aluminum. That's the first generation iPad. It did split, no problem. Next on the block, I've got myself an old Hewlett-Packard HP Pavilion. This is one of my first laptops that's caused me a lot of problems. The graphics video card decided to break, and there is absolutely no replacement for it. So we're gonna see if it's gonna split. What do you think, Dwayne? You think it's gonna split?
I think, yeah.
You think that's gonna split? All right, let's safety first. We got the old glasses on, and we're gonna give this thing a, yeah, let's just split it. Convinced that laptop was going to split in half. I think there's just a little bit too much aluminum in there or something.
I think so.
It's got some tensile strength. So good for you, Hewlett-Packard, for building it a little bit stronger than a log splitter. You can see it's kind of embedded itself into the wood. We're just cleaning up as we go. We got a couple more things to split. I've got a hockey helmet. You know, a hockey helmet, that'll work, right? Okay. Let's see if that'll protect your melon.
The woods went bang there. Cool.
Nice. Wilson, we got Wilson here.
Wilson! Guess there was air in there. No split, just cut.
T-Foul active fryer. Oh yeah! That didn't last at all.
No! Let's be honest, the laptop was better.
The laptop was stronger than the T-Foul active fryer. Do it again.
I think I know what's wrong with it.
What's wrong with it, Dwayne?
This. It's clearly broken.
It's clearly broken. Well, the little active fryer did not fare well.
It actively blew up.
It turned into like cornflakes. Yeah, it did actively blow up. That's crazy. It's amazing how much that actually blew up. Somebody that was a donated item from somebody that it was just junk. I actually wanted the cord, so I just want to save the cord because I like the cords. But yeah, that active fryer did not last. There's the thing. It's like it's got like active fryer embedded wood.
Yeah, it'll smell like French fries when we're burning.
That's right. So I was trying to get myself an IKEA phone to try, but apparently they're all propping up bridges somewhere. So I couldn't find any. I don't know how that would have fared, but yeah, we've been trying to source stuff. You know what? I actually bought a watermelon, and it's just simply too expensive to split. It would be kind of sacrilegious to split. I was going to split a watermelon. It would easily split a watermelon, but the watermelon was $10, and I'm like, I can't bring myself to destroy something that is worth $10. Everything I've split so far has been pretty much garbage. I'm going to save the watermelon.
I don't blame you.
I feel bad. I feel bad for split. I want to split the watermelon. Anyways, so yeah, like Clearly it's working. So let's see how it splits wood. Or what else we got to split? Do we have anything else to split?
Really?
That's pretty much it. All right, let's see how well this thing splits. We gotta clean up this mess, and then we're gonna split some actual wood to see how.
See what it does?
See if it actually splits wood. This wood splitter. Just to prove to you that I did buy a watermelon and I was gonna split it, but like it's too nice to split, or I'm just too cheap to split a $10 watermelon. Wow. I'm pretty sure it'll split a $10 watermelon. I'm just gonna bring it home and I'm gonna eat it because.
Well, part of your thing is self-reliance. You can't waste one.
Well, I don't want to. Yeah, it's just too much. Here's the watermelon. It would have split. Figure I'd give you guys a little bit of a tour of the splitter that I have. This is the Easton made 1222 log splitter. I've had this for about 3 or 4 years, and well, I'm not particularly picky on my style of firewood. That's why I didn't go with the Axis. The Axis is a relatively new product. So this one here has a log lift just like the Axis. It also has a wedge, a box wedge, and that allows you to put really big logs and kind of just keep taking off chunks off of the lower sections of them, which is quite convenient. It also has a Honda GX390 commercial engine on it, so it's got lots of power. It's also got the key start, which I really like because I hate pulling over small engines. So this thing has been somewhat of a workhorse the last 3 or 4 years. I've been using this thing, so it's got the Kevin seal of approval. This thing is it brought the joy back to firewood splitting. I don't know if you guys ever split any amount of firewood. This is just like, it's almost like cheating. This is Into the AM is the company that makes these really nice, I don't know, the sweatpants, sweatshirts, hoodies. My wife really likes this stuff because she says it's a little bit more form-fitting than my regular track pants. This has been my base layer for at least a month now, which is, it's really great stuff. I like how it's held up, and like it's well built. It breathes. I'm a track pants guy, so if anybody can endorse a track pant, it is I, the track pants tradesman. So anyways, Into the AM, you can go to intotheam.com/modern self-reliance to get yourself to pick yourself up some. I don't know if there's a discount code. The link will be in the description below if you guys want to pick yourself up some. This stuff is really good stuff. All right, guys, well, there you have it. There's the Axis made by Easton made log splitters. It turns out it can split pretty much anything you can throw at it.
Pretty much.
This is Dwayne's new tool, and are you, so far, what's your thoughts?
I'm liking it. I like the height. I think it's well engineered. Everything seems to be overkill when they built it. Like even just looking at the jacks when I was moving it around, I was like, these are like 7-ton jacks on a machine that weighs a couple thousand pounds.
Right.
And there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Right. So
well, that's the level. You level your workspace so you can have kind of like a nice horizontal workspace.
Yep.
It's all got about the hip height. This could be multi-purpose log deck.
I think it could be a multi-purpose log deck.
Yeah, you could do all sorts of crazy things with this thing. So actually, what he's got on the agenda for this thing is actually he's going to pull the bead off his tire with this thing. So it's got lots of uses, including splitting wood. So anyways, there'll be a link in the description below for the Axis by Easton Made. These guys are not a sponsor, just I love this equipment that these guys make. I do have a 1222 Easton Made log splitter that I've been using for years, and Dwayne wanted one that he could stand up right next to, so that's why he's got the we hooked him up with Easton Made Axis log splitter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and join me on the next one.
Multi-purpose.